What's up, Internet? This is Anna Sue, mad but happy, whatever the hell you want to call me. This Saturday, I turned 29 years old, and as a present, I got this new webcam. Woo! Sorry in advance if it shakes or if the colors are weird or something like that. I'm still learning how to use it. It's much higher technology than my last webcam, so it's gonna take me a few days. Sorry. But anyway, as I said, this Saturday I'm 29 years old. What do I think about that? It's not that much different from 28 years old, but what have I learned? There's some things I wish people would have told me when I was younger. Um, I might not have listened anyway, truthfully, but I do wish people would have mentioned them. And I thought maybe it would be nice to pass along some nuggets of wisdom. You know, take them as you will. It's my opinion. You don't have to like it. You don't have to listen to me. But it's just things that I've learned the hard way or have watched other people learn the hard way. And I just wanted to share. So here's the top 13 things I've learned in my 29 years of life. Why 13? Because baker's dozen. 13. Things will happen when they are meant to happen. No sooner, no later. And usually they aren't the way you expected them to be when you get there. For good or worse. Don't give up something amazing because you haven't reached a certain goal yet. Life is what's happening now and not what's possibly going to happen in the future. I'm not saying don't have dreams. You should. It's okay. That's cool. But, don't forget to live. 12. Just because something doesn't last forever, it doesn't mean that it wasn't worth your time or your effort. Good things can come from bad situations. Every time you get out there and do something, you learn. And even if it's just a little lesson, they add up. And these things, they shape you into the person that you are. These things are important, and it's good to experience them. 11. I once had a friend tell me that you don't drown by falling into water, you drown by staying there. When it storms, you have to learn how to dance in the rain. When life gives you lemons, you make apple juice, and you make life wonder how the hell you did it. It's not easy, and it takes a while. But you can do it. It's possible. It will make you a stronger, better person when you succeed, too. Just know that you're never alone. There's always someone out there who's going through the same exact thing, or has already gone through the same exact thing. And try and find them. Try and learn from them. And maybe you'll find someone who's going through it at the same time as you, and you can lean on each other. Just know that, life goes on, and you'll find a way to be okay, and you'll find a way to be happy. Number 10. If someone is doing something harmful, tell them. Don't stand there and watch them destroy themselves or destroy others. It's, likely they won't listen to you. I've had that happen. And they will get mad. I've also had that happen. But they will remember what you say down the line. And it may or may not help. But you know what? You said something. And it does suck when someone is angry with you about something sensitive. But it sucks even more when you know you could have done something and you didn't. Just, say something. 9. If you love someone, say what you need to say and say it now. That person can be gone the last time I ever saw my brother alive, it was Thanksgiving break in 2004. He influenced me in so many ways, especially in my chosen career, and I never really got the chance to tell him how much he meant to me. When he left the day, he said, a normal, informal goodbye, and so did I, and he got in his car and drove away. And I never saw him alive ever again. And my message to you is, just think about the people that are important in your life and let them know that they are important. It doesn't have to be extravagant. You don't have to do anything fancy, but just let them know. Don't leave loose ends. Don't leave anything unsaid. 8. This one's a little more relevant on the internet than it is to real life. At least for me, I see this happen more on the internet. Um, if you harass someone, if you're rude to them, if you're condescending, they will absolutely never see your side of the argument, even if you're right. And vice versa, even if you're calm and kind and open-minded, some people will still try and change your opinion and change you and call you names and yada yada. I mean, this to me is like one of the biggest problems of the human race, one of the most harmful things in our world. There's so much conflict and pain and cruelty that just comes from people who think, I'm right and everyone else is stupid or everyone else is wrong. And there's so many people in this world, and their opinions are created by very specific events in their lives, and sometimes there's nothing you can say. And some people think, when you insult someone, it's just words, that the hatred really doesn't mean anything. But in the end, those words can lead to something much worse. So try not to be that person. And I know it's hard sometimes. Some people you just want to strangle them, but don't stoop to their level. 7. This one's a little bit of a sad truth about life. Bad things happen to good people, and sometimes bad people will have good things happen to them, and it seems very unfair and very wrong, and it is. Just remember that some people are rewarded in the end, and others are punished in the end. It just, sometimes it doesn't happen right away, and you might not even know about it. But from my experiences, people, things eventually go full circle. 6. Be happy for the people that clean up their messes with you. Because it's good, to forgive and, move on and strengthen your relationship. But you should cherish the people that clean the messes up that they didn't even make. Those are the people that are going to be there when the shit hits the fan. They're going to come in with a mop bucket and some Febreze. They're going to be awesome. And those are the people you want in your life. And vice versa, try and be that person who helps clean up a mess that they didn't even make. When you see someone suffering, sometimes all people need is for you to stretch out your hand. Everyone will be better for it in the end. 5. There seems to be this thing in our culture where everyone thinks they have to be hanging on somebody's arm to be happy or to feel good or whatever. Sex is overrated, guys. Holy shit, overrated. It only matters that much. We're all going to get old and fat and wrinkled, and there's nothing you can do about it. Relationships are the things that are underrated. Relationships are 200 bazillion times more important. Is that a number? Sure. Know how to have a relationship before you know how to have sex. Your life will be so much less dramatic. And it's okay if you're single. It's not a horrible thing if you're single. You're okay. Don't worry about it. 4. On a related note, heartbreak's gonna happen, guys. Sorry. It happens to everybody. sometimes from the same person multiple times, very stupid or cruel reasons too. It's okay to feel sad and angry about a relationship that ended, especially like a long standing relationship. But don't let it stop you from having meaningful relationships with other people. Um, I went through some pretty bad breakups, bad, and I told people I was never gonna get married, and I swore off men, and yeah, that didn't last. But in ending all relationships, romantic or otherwise, don't let other people ruin love for you. I mean, it's okay to be sad and angry. Those are legitimate feelings, but there's a lot of good people out there, and one day you will find them. 3. There's always going to be somebody that hates you. Don't spend money or time changing yourself for someone else. I mean, love and friendship should not come with conditions. Be yourself, and the people that matter will come to you. It's okay to have 1 or 2 friends over 100 acquaintances. I mean, from high school, I have about 3 or 4 people that I still talk to, and that's it. And I graduated with like over 1,000 people, and that's okay, because those are the ones that mattered. Those are ones that were there when I needed them. Those are the people that are important. Always remember to be yourself, because whatever you are, it's awesome. 2. Do not force yourself to stay with toxic people, even if they are family or someone you've known for a very long time that was previously a good friend. Knowing you well does not give them the right to treat you like shit or to make you feel like shit. Don't let people make you feel guilty because you want to remove someone horrible from your life. If you're in a situation where you can't immediately leave or whatever, do whatever you can until you can leave. Sometimes you even have to do it in secret, unfortunately. I had a friend, his family was incredibly abusive, and verbally and physically, and basically they were keeping him prisoner in his home, and he couldn't do much about it. But, on his 18th birthday, he was like, hey guys, I'm going to the mailbox real quick. I'll be right back. And he didn't go to the mailbox. He went to Ohio. And you know what? He's happy now, and he's so much better. And sometimes you just can't force a relationship to work, especially if the other person or people, they're not going to budge. They don't think they're doing anything incorrect. And, sometimes you'll make someone a priority, but they will make you an option. And that's just not a healthy relationship that you should encourage. And, don't let other people on the outside try and make you feel bad or guilty because you want to take out these people from your life. It's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't work. 1. Holy baloney! You made it. We're at number 1. If you've stuck with me this entire time, thank you. I promise I'll try and make this one good. You may not agree with everything I've said in all the other previous numbers, but if you take anything away from this video, please, please, please take this. Perfection does not exist. It's an ideal that cannot be reached. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be wrong. No matter how much you screw up, you're still miles ahead of the people who are not even trying. For example, I'm an artist. I mean, I draw pretty good. I make money off it. But I'm never going to be perfect at drawing. My skills will never be 100%. I mean, and that goes for everyone in any type of skill. I mean, I'm average looking. I'm not like a movie star, beautiful hair and legs and, flawless skin. Most people aren't. We live in this age where everyone's like photoshopped and made to look like anatomically impossible. Like they don't even have pores in their skin. It's like, you know, people see this and they're like, oh, I gotta look like that. You don't. You don't have to be perfect. The people in your life that matter will love you for what you are. And you can get pretty damn close to perfection, I guess. But you're never gonna be perfect because that's just not something that's possible. You will never be perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. I mean, like, I've been asked, you know, for marriage advice by people who are engaged right now, and, you know, I tell them, if there's something about your spouse that annoys you now, you know, getting married isn't going to magically make it go away. It's always going to be there. And it's kind of the same thing with everybody in the world. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be, you know, heaven on earth. And you know what? That's okay, because wouldn't that be kind of really boring if we were all perfect machines that just like did everything we were supposed to do all the time? No personality, you know. Sometimes mistakes can be funny. Sometimes mistakes teach us important lessons. And, you know, even with all of that, there will always be someone better. There's always going to be a better artist than me. There's always going to be a better singer. There's always going to be someone prettier or skinnier. And it's okay. Don't worry about being perfect all the time. You're fine the way you are. And, you know, if someone is telling you you have to be perfect, you know, think about it. Are they perfect? Probably not. So don't worry about it so much. It's the end! Yeah! If you liked this type of video, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. I mean, I hope some of this advice was helpful to anyone watching, and I mean, I would have liked to hear some of those things when I was younger, but, you know, that's life. Thanks for watching, and as I said before, this is a new webcam. Sorry if I like shake the camera and the colors are weird and everything. I'm still working on it, but I will eventually, you know, improve and get better and do more top 10s or top 13s. We're in the process of moving right now, so we're kind of got our crap everywhere. So we haven't been doing too many video game playthroughs or anything like that. But we will be doing them once we move. We're gonna have a little area set up. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. It's so exciting. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great March and have a great life.